Welcome to When Animals Mess with the Wrong Opponent. This is where animals that think they're the toughest meet their match in ways you wouldn't believe. Don't miss this special wowtv video. Every second is a new surprise. Even the king of reptiles has to bow down to these huge horns. Come on, admit it. Buffaloes are pretty strong. Did you know that a warthog can run up to 30 miles per hour? So it's no surprise it easily escaped the lion. Hyenas know that they're at a disadvantage compared to other animals, so they always seize the chance to grab a tasty meal. When the mama giraffe wasn't paying attention to her newborn, they jumped into action. But this mom was determined to protect her baby no matter what. I thought there might be a plot twist for the buffalo. To avoid becoming dinner for the snakefish, the pufferfish keeps inflating its body. You'd think that would save it, right? Nope. Nature can be even harsher than that. Using the same inflation trick, but luckily for this pufferfish, it managed to escape the predator. Capybaras are known for being gentle creatures. But that doesn't mean they never get angry. After outsmarting the gatekeeper, the thief snuck in and stole a fresh seafood meal. Haha, karma for thieves always makes me laugh. A mother's instinct won't allow any danger to come near her baby. With its sophisticated hunting method, the cone snail swallowed the fish whole in just a few seconds. Today, I'll show you how long-necked animals like alpacas fight. One of these dogs got a lesson they won't forget for blocking the boxer's path.
Jeez, those bloody dogs. Do you know whose dog it is?
Did these two animals mix up their personalities? The cat acted like a tiger, and the tiger acted like a cat. The consequences of standing too close during a fight between adult rhinos. Becoming their next target. Come on, let me take a bite. Get away from me. Heading to the waterhole to cool off, this mama and baby elephant unexpectedly faced an attack from a hidden predator. Thankfully, The mom's quick reflexes kept her baby safe from the sharp teeth. The punishment for someone who talks too much is to shut them up. Fighting for territory and for mating is a dangerous game in the gator's world.
Fight!
What the? Ow! Holy cow, look at that.
In this battle, the loser only lost a tooth. The weasel used a smart tactic. Knowing it couldn't fight head-on, it chose to attack the seagull from behind. This is when even wild animals fear domesticated ones.
Fucking hell.
With its chasing off skills, the bear succeeded on the first try. Ambush tactics don't always work. Not wanting to waste time hunting, this pelican chose to steal food from others. But taking food from an eagle? Not so easy. You have 3 seconds to spot what's off. The bird didn't notice either, and it paid the price. Looks like it picked the wrong spot to sit and enjoy the river view. When faced with a group of otters, the jaguar quickly ran away. Ever seen a starfish hunting? Here's a perfect example. Uh-oh, looks like this hunt didn't go as planned. I'm really curious. Why did the rooster dare to mess with such a heavy, sharp-hoofed opponent? When teased by the tiger, the goose decided to move up the food chain. And it worked! What if I told you this was actually a fight and not a dance? Despite being outnumbered, the pride of lions decided to attack the prey.
Start running in. Mama station.
It seemed like the lions had scored a big meal. But remember, the buffalo wasn't alone.
Go and help, sister. Sister, you better go help him.
Aiming to attack during the penguin chick's swimming lesson, there was one thing the seagull did not anticipate. That penguins are very protective of their chicks. Orcas are highly territorial, so when a pair of humpback whales entered their territory, the game was over. Karma in the animal world is way more interesting than you think. Just look at this situation. The prey came right to the predator. This might be the smoothest hunt in today's video. Oh no, there's no such easy thing. When you want to live in harmony, but your roommate has other plans. Don't let the swan's appearance fool you. They're much more aggressive than you think. This moment will definitely surprise you. Let me know how you feel in the comments. You might think that these two geese were bullying the herd of cattle. But in fact, they were just protecting their nest from those big guys. This was the horse's first meeting with the turtle, and out of curiosity, the horse made it an encounter to remember.
Oh, I got that on there too.
A battle that could only end in a draw, with no winner or loser. A snake decided to attack a prey that wandered into its territory. But of course, this tasty meal wasn't easy to catch. What seemed like a safe waterhole turned out to be full of risks. But this time, the hidden predator didn't catch its lunch. Facing a certain fate, the moray eel fought bravely, clinging to life even with just a slim chance. This is the bravest dog I've ever seen, barking at a leopard so much that it made the leopard turn and leave. Although the crab has a tough shell and claws like steel, relying on them doesn't guarantee a successful hunt, especially when trying to catch spiky prey like a sea urchin.
Oh, I may be small, but I'm tough.
You know, ganging up on the weak never ends well. This is the first time I've seen a lion so helpless, with food right in front of it, but unable to eat it. The spoils of the hunt go to the one who's more patient. In the natural world, strength and numbers alone don't guarantee victory. Confidence, like this buffalo has, can also lead to success. But overconfidence can quickly bring consequences to animals.
Yeah,
being mean.
For its mischievous behavior, the zebra got a heavy slap. An eagle had been observing a herd of mountain goats for a while and spotted the young ones. Seizing the opportunity, it swooped down and snatched a baby goat, leaving the herd in shock. The fox had its hunting plan all set, but it didn't work on its opponent. Why isn't this working? This fox is an idiot. The power of a zebra's kick is no joke. Look, it can even kick a lion away.
Ready? Go!
The battle between a sea snake and a moray eel feels more like a dance than a fight for survival.
Draw game.
Oops. Sorry, officer. We made a wrong turn. Hippos are highly territorial and hate being disturbed. Once spotting an intruder, it'll attack no matter what kind of animal it is. Even the king of the jungle sometimes has to hide from other animals up in trees like this. It's time for the leopard to realize its prey is wearing armor no one can touch. Despite being larger, the scorpion couldn't use its full strength while carrying the babies. As a result, the widow spider turned them all into her hearty meal. Pick your favorite fighter and let us know in the comments below. No matter how gentle, a donkey will become aggressive when constantly teased by a hyena. After a tough chase, the cobra finally caught the toad. But the toad's toxic skin made the cobra change its mind. Sometimes numbers matter more than strength. This is the perfect example.
Good job.
protect her soon-to-hatch chicks, the mother hen refused to leave the nest and fought fiercely against the enemy. Of course, the brave mother won. What's going on here? How is a rhino daring to chase off 3 adult lions? Turns out, just a few minutes ago, the rhino was stuck in a waterhole. The 3 lions thought they had cornered their prey, but their presence only made the rhino angrier. A lone bison is an ideal prey for any hungry predator. You might think the buffalo can escape, but the outcome will surprise you. Who do you think will win when the attacker faces the king of the defense? The giraffe might just be curious, but the goose sees it as a threat to its family. After this encounter, the giraffe learned to steer clear of aggressive geese. The giraffe might just be curious, but the goose sees it as a threat to its family. After this encounter, the giraffe learned to steer clear of aggressive geese. The weasel was so focused on the rabbit that he didn't notice the humongous giant until the end. Letting its guard down in its own territory, the caiman had no idea there was something stalking it from behind.
Yeah.
These North American grizzly bears are not only powerful, but also incredibly fast. Check out this moment showcasing their power. Every time herbivores cross a river, they gamble with their lives. Thought that the zebra wouldn't make it this time, but its resilience gave it a second chance. Facing a big and experienced opponent, do you think that this poor marmot stands a chance? At least it fought till the end. It looks like both of them know that they're equally matched, so they don't want to start a fight. The best way to stop a fight between female gorillas is the arrival of a male. you see that? Something just attacked the mallard. The hunting speed of a falcon was incredible. With its super slow speed, you'd think a sloth would be an easy target for an ocelot.
Who? Who said that?
Watch this. It's not as easy as you'd think. Because of hunger, the black bear entered a house looking for food. But the house's security was there to stop its plan. A misbehaving child needs to be taught a lesson. In an uneven fight, the best strategy is to put your opponent into a dilemma. On land, a crocodile might not stand a chance against a lion, but in the water, the lion is definitely no match for it. The donkey turned the tables on a hyena that wandered into a farm. Running into my yard is not gonna end well for you. With reflexes twice as fast as snakes, the lynx can dodge attacks from its opponent. However, today, even its agility couldn't help it get a meal. A fight that left both of them with memory loss. How strong was this white rat? It not only took down a snake, but also scared the others away. Swooping down to attack a tailless monitor lizard, thinking it would get a big meal. But the tables turned, and it became the prey instead. In the wild, catching prey is hard enough, but keeping it from being stolen is even harder. looks like this battle wouldn't end anytime soon. The consequences of wandering into someone else's house and challenging the guard. You can't even have a peaceful nap with a mischievous friend like this. Don't be fooled by the small body of the wasp. It's super strong. Look, it can drag a creature twice its size. Octopuses are considered one of the smartest invertebrates. Its intelligence is on full display in this crab hunt. A big tiger caught and was about to knock out a gaur in the herd. But when the heavy cavalry showed up, even the tiger seemed small and had to retreat. Overconfidence and aggression came together in this rhino. Maybe it learned a life lesson. And this doggo too. It needed to know that Ninja Turtles weren't easy to mess with. A crane accidentally flew into a group of lions and had to run for its life immediately. Long legs aren't always good.
Don't come around here again.
What is this rabbit doing?
To protect her babies, this rabbit did everything she could to chase the snake away.
Wow.
What's in that pipe? Why is the wildcat staring at it so intently? Oops, it's getting ready for dinner. Who says dogs can't fly? Look how high it's flying! The animal world is packed with surprises we haven't even discovered yet. Share your favorite moment in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more exciting videos.